Hey you guys, I'm back with a project to share with you. This one is my curtain call wishing well. That was one of my design team call tryouts for Graphic 45, which of course I didn't get accepted, but this thing was awesome to make. It's really big, as you guys can tell. Hold on, I'll get the tape measure. I was going to do this beforehand, but I forgot. Just so y'all know how tall it is. It is about 2 feet tall. And this thing weighs like 20 pounds. It's really heavy. Bear with me on the video. I'll probably have to edit it a lot because it's just massive. It's going to be hard to use without the tripod and stuff. But I'm going to do my best, y'all. So this is an overview really quick. At the top, all the way down to the bottom. The base itself, I'm just going to try to zoom in for this part, is made out of Jenga pieces that I stained each individual piece and then cut strips of the curtain call paper and just adhered it on here all the way around. On the front right here I decorated this piece with all flowers, and then you'll see randomly some pieces have like snippets of lace and trim, flat back pearls and stuff all the way around. The base is one big round piece of wood because I really wanted this thing to be super sturdy. And again, Honey really helped me with the functionality of this one. He definitely put in a lot of time on this, just like I did, so I'm lucky I have him to help. The bottom here, I put this black and white rosette trim. I'll go ahead and move the camera up a little bit. I don't want to shake too much, y'all. I'm sorry if I do. It's this black and white rosette trim, and I put little beads in the center of each flower. And then I put this Carlos ruffled trim all the way around it. So that's the base. This key right here is very important. I'll show you that in a minute. If you can see this keyhole over here, that'll give you a little hint as to what it goes to. I know it's curtain call, but I had to use the little steampunk lady because she matched the color. So I just fussy cut her out, put her a little belt on with a keyhole, and then a little flower in her hair. And then down here, I've just got a little piece from the paper line that I cut out. And then I've got a big cameo and a leaf coming out behind it. And this is a flower I got at Michael's that I just painted and inked up. And then I've got a little spool here that I painted and then put the film strip on there. So the film strip just wraps up and goes there. And then I just put a little flower on top. So as you can see, here we go. And then here's the cage itself, which I'll take out last and show y'all how it works. But for the functionality of it, the part that winds down, I use the Tim Holtz film strip. And then my Honey just drilled through these wooden dowels that go all the way up from the base and put through there with a metal rod. And this is a piece, the actual handle is a faucet. We went to Sears and I was looking for something for the handle, and it was like a kitchen sink handle. So we got that, and that's how it works. It's a little squeaky, but it works great. And then back up, and then I just wrap chain around there and then chain down this dowel, and then it goes to a little charm right there that I made. So just chain coming down, and then I put a little flower on the end of the handle, but I'll show you a better view here in a minute. Right here on the other end to secure it, I used a glass chest piece, and then I wrapped lace around it and then some rhinestone bling. And then there I've just got a little, the Eiffel Tower and a little lady that I fussy cut out of the paper. And then the top all the way around, I've got black lace and then the Carla's Cynthia Lou Who mesh bling strips all the way around. So now I'm going to try to turn it for y'all so you can see the side view. And bear with me, y'all, this thing's really heavy. Okay. So here's the one side of it, and again you can see the paper on the bottom. Just goes all the way down with different types of lace and stuff on it. And okay, sorry y'all, I ran out of space on my memory card. I had to delete some stuff real quick. So anyway, here's the side. I showed you the base, and then you can see the glass piece a little better up here. And then there's just a piece from the paper line that I cut out and then just kind of wrinkled it up and put a little piece of the let's move it over here, film strip coming off of it. And then I just drape this chain starting at the top going all the way down, and then the last piece of the chain is the rhinestone trim that I used. And then as you can see, the roof of the wishing well is the outside of the 8x8 paper pad that the paper comes in. I just removed the paper from the inside and then used that as the base because I was going to use wood or something, but it was just too heavy, so, and I didn't want to work my honey to death, so I just improvised. And then he cut this piece of wood for me like that, and I just adhered paper to it. I wanted everywhere you looked it to be clean and covered with paper. I didn't want anything messy or, you know, no undersides yucky. So I really took my time with this one. So here's this side, and then I'll zoom back out, and then I'll show you the back. I wish I had a rotating table. This would make it a lot easier. Here's the back of it, and just really simple. Again, the paper all the way at the bottom. And you can see the back of the cage and the film strip. I guess I'll go ahead and show y'all the roof really quickly. And I'm going to have to pick my camera up for this one, so I'm sorry, y'all. But here's the roof. And like I said, I used the base was the 8x8 paper pad, and then I cut like a gazillion strips from my scroll work die of the paper. And then I had to get picky and ink every little part of it up with my Stays On metallic ink. Because I don't like clean cut line. I have to have it like inked up and distressed. So I use silver, so you can see it's just tons of layers of the scroll work. And then I've just got some lace up here with some Wild Orchid Craft 10mm open roses and some Cindy Lou Who mesh bling at the top. And I'm getting hoarse from talking already, y'all. This is a big project to try to explain. So that's the roof, and then it's the same on the front, but I added a couple of more details to the front. I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, and then here's this side. Same thing, just the paper on the bottom, and then you can see the little steampunk lady right there. And then the flower on the handle. And then up there I just used one of the Dollar Michaels frames that I painted white and then went over it with black. And I wanted the curtain call to be in the middle, the center right there. And then again we've just got the chain draping down like that. So that's pretty much it for that side. Now I'm going to show you the best part about this. This is completely courtesy of my honey because I would never have been able to do this. But I showed y'all the key. And then I showed you the keyhole. So I'll zoom in, and hopefully y'all can see that it goes all the way through. So you stick the key in and then you turn it to the right, and there's a light on the inside. And you can't tell very much now, but I'll turn the lights off at the end and show you how bright it is. That's with it off, so you can kind of see it lighting up at the bottom. But it's all through the keyhole. He installed a little switch for me on the inside, and then cut the keyhole to fit to where it goes in there, and that's how you turn on your light. So I think it's very cool, and that's completely courtesy of my honey. So I'll turn it back to the front, and then I'll show you the cage, the bird cage that I put in here. And at first I was going to do a little mini album type deal on the inside of it. I just really hate mini albums, y'all. I'm just not good at making them, so I just decided to fill it up with flowers for the time being. I just put the cameo on the front there, and then I just had little pieces I got in my stash. I save all my lace. This was all the little random tidbits of lace that I had that were in black, white, or cream. So I just tied them all the way around, and each one I put a flower on the center of it. So it's just tied all the way around. Let me move up a little bit more. And then I put pearls sporadically, like on there. And then I just cut a little piece back here out of the paper line and stuck it out. And then, like I said, I just filled it up with flowers. Yummy Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I've got some rosebuds coming off the side right here. Sorry, y'all. So pretty simple, and it opens up, and I just painted it white. It was I think like a purple color. I got it at Michael's, so I just spray painted it white, and then put a little eyelet up here at the top to attach it to the film strip. So it goes in the center here, and then it just cranks on down all the way, and then you see the film strip again. And then up here it's just 2 metal washers to make like a little spool for the film strip ribbon to go on, and I just put flowers all the way around it. I don't think that's showing up for some reason. There we go. Put flowers all the way around it. And like I said, just the chain. And then here's the top of it on the front. It's the same technique as the back, just different strips of paper with the scroll work die and the lace and stuff at the top. But over here I took a little piece of the paper out, the Charlie Chaplin Modern Times, and just distressed it up and put it there with some rosebuds coming off of it at the bottom and at the top, and then just different flowers. This one's got crackle paint. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but it's crackled. Little pearls coming off of it. And just a little baby cherry blossom and more flowers. So that's the roof. I cannot tell you guys how much time this took me. It really, really, really was a massive project. But I really am in love with the way it turned out. And now I'm thinking I'm going to put it on eBay. I'm not really sure. Maybe my subscribers, if y'all could, like, tell me what do you think this would be worth, because I really don't want to jip myself, and it took a lot of time. And plus the shipping is probably going to be outstanding, but I mean, it could just sit around my house. But I think if somebody really wanted it, I'd rather them have it than me just, you know, have it here just to stare at. But I don't know. It'd be hard to get rid of. Anyway, I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. I guess I'll show you inside the well too. It's all stained in there, and you can see the little light right there that my honey installed. So it's all stained in there, and like I said, just the lace up here and then the mesh bling. And then I'll turn off the background lights over here, if you'll wait for 1 second, y'all, so that you can see the effect of when it's lit up in there. So as you can see, and of course I've still got background light over there, but that's with it off and that's with it on, and then when you crank it up, it just lights it up really pretty and puts a nice shadow behind it. So it's really pretty, y'all. I really like it, and this is what I came up with, and I hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.